Though we may not always see it, every community has families who struggle to get by. Sometimes, problems at home can lead to problems in school. The Papillion-La Vista Schools Foundation understands that education is key in helping to build a strong future for students, and in turn, a strong community. In order to ensure a solid education to all families in the district, the foundation uses the Student Emergency Fund. The Student Emergency Fund provides the helping hand to allow a family to get by so our students continue to benefit from the outstanding learning environment at Papillion-La Vista Schools.
Our social workers bring to us the emergency funds when other resources have been exhausted, and we do see a family that's in a very critical place. They might not have gas for their car. They can't get their children to school. They might not be able to pay a bill to heat their home. You know, just some things like that can really cause stress for a family and chaos for a family. And at those times, the emergency fund has been a great resource that we can turn to.
Because when we stress, we regress, and so we know when these families are dealing with these really big struggles, it causes a lot of stress on them, and so therefore they might regress in other areas of their life. So if the student is stressed at home, they're going to bring that with them to school. Might affect their ability to test take or just function during the day. So if we can help relieve some of those stressors for these families, it's going to impact that student not only at home, but it's going to allow them to be able to come to school that day with less tension or frustration. They can start their day off well. They'll be able to focus while they're there because they won't be consumed by other things that might be going on at home or in their family.
Sometimes we have a student who might mention to the counselor or principal they might have a rough day and saying that they don't have food in their home or those kinds of things. And so it might begin with helping them get a pantry order, and as I talk, they're behind on their utility bill. Their hours were cut. They were sick for a few days.
We were doing good for a while, and then I lost my job that I was at for 14 months because I took my daughter to the ER twice in one day, so they fired me for that. It took me a couple weeks to get another job, but because of that, it just puts everything behind. She helped me out with getting air mattresses after I had to leave my bug-infested apartment. She's helped with coats, scarves, gloves, gas money so I can get to work. It is a stress relief. The little extra help helps. My youngest daughter, she's in special classes and everything because she's slower than my other two children. One thing that I learned is children need to have stability, and for them going to the same school district and not moving around at least schools, you know, that's stability.
In almost all cases, I see continued residency, continued ability to attend our school district. It really helps families, and it's a great partnership.
A lot of times community resources are great, but there's little limbo areas where maybe just above that income guideline, so they don't qualify, but they still could really use some assistance. Just knowing that I have that, and that it could be a thing that saves a family from just completely sinking. So it's so nice to not have to, after exhausting looking through community resources and coming up short, to say to a family, sorry, I have nothing for you, because I don't have to do that anymore. I do now. I'll look through other resources, and if I can't find it there, I always know I have this to go to in these situations, and that's such a blessing for someone like me in the social work role where we rarely have these kind of resources. And it's a testament to those in the community who fund this.
People in this community care about their children, and the schools are very important. We're a team. We have community, parents, teachers, staff. We're all working together because we all want each and every one of these children to reach their full potential.
The Papillion-La Vista Schools Foundation thanks you for your support of the Student Emergency Fund and the support it gives to students and families in our community.